Hey everybody, welcome to Mellow Tarot. Happy New Year and happy holidays from wherever you are watching. Today's reading is based off 2023. Today we're going to be doing yes or no readings for your questions about your 2023. So as I go through the answers, I'm intending that you guys ask questions, yes or no questions about your 2023. But if you're not, that's completely okay. But expect me to go a little more in depth about 2023 as I answer your yes or no questions, okay? Now, also, I have a bunch of oracle cards here as well. So these are meant to give each of you a little bit of clues into your 2023 predictions slash advice from Spirit, okay? So this is a little bit of a hybrid reading between a yes or no and a 2023 predictions reading. But if you're really just here for the yes or no, it's fine if you just want to skip to that and do just a yes or no. But for some of others of you who are looking into your 2023 as well, don't miss out on that part, okay? So I have 5 piles for you to choose from today, so we can get a little more specific for you. And you will be choosing based off these crystals that I have here, and I'll go ahead and show you those. So group number 1 has the Lepidolite, which is this beautiful, beautiful purplish pink color. Group number 2 has the golden Enhydro Herkimer. Group number 3 has tree agate. Group number 4 has rainbow Mayanite, which looks very rainbow here. And group number 5 has the pink Fluorite. So take all the time that you need to choose your pile. Remember to pick wisely, as we are also predicting some of your 2023. And feel free to pause the video if you need. The timestamps are in the description box below, as always. And I will see you guys in your readings. Hey, group number 1, those of you who chose this Lepidolite. I never know if I pronounced this right, but hey, it's very pretty. So we are going to jump right in at the start and to look at these clues into your 2023, and then we'll get into your yes or no question with this deck. So the oracle cards that came out for your 2023 are the Orchid, symbolizing fertility. We have Warrior from the Archetypes deck. We have 888, symbolizing abundance. We have the letter G, and we also have the letter A. So these could be initials or initials of someone significant in your 2023. And we have also the messages for guide and aura. So I do feel like there's kind of going to be a guiding force behind you in 2023. In this new year, I do feel like your aura is changing more towards, going towards abundance. I feel like you have a lot of strength in 2023 as well. Like you're very driven, very disciplined, and you know exactly what you want. So I feel like you're very, very guided, if that makes sense. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts in 2023. It's like you really know what you want and you're going towards it, right? We also have that orchid for fertility. So some of you could be pregnant in 2023, or you could just be creatively starting something new. But yeah, I really do feel like there's this creative energy within you, and you're really going for what you want. Like there's nothing that's going to get in your way. Maybe 2022 was more of a like figuring out what you want type of year, but it seems like 2023 is your manifestation year, right? And you do have angel numbers 888 behind you. I feel like angels are guiding you as well. So I see you like there's just nothing getting in your way this year, right? So that's a really beautiful energy. I really do see you getting things done and accomplishing a lot of things, for sure. So I do feel that this year is going to be all about accomplishment for you, manifestation, and really embodying that warrior spirit. So I do feel like you may be a guiding light for others as well, who will be inspired by your warrior spirit. You may be a little more rebellious this year as well, standing up for others and what you believe in. So that is the energies that I see surrounding you guys in 2023. So we're going to jump into the tarot and to get a yes or no answer to your 2023 question. I love this deck, but it is always so hard to shuffle, so I usually avoid it, but Spirit was like, no, it's a new year, this deck needs to come out. Michaela, you haven't used it in forever, so we're using it. All right. So hard to shuffle. Okay, so for group number 1, please, Spirit, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? One more card, please. Or 2. Okay. So, what we have here is we have the 8 of Swords in the upright. We have the 2 of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Page of Cups upright. The 9 of Wands in the reverse. The Page of Swords in the reverse. And the Chariot in the upright. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna shift these so you guys can see a little better. Okay, so let's get this yes or no. So I feel like this is a yes, but it's not going to be quite easy, if that makes sense. And I'm also getting that warrior spirit again. There's a few things along 2023 that are going to kind of try and slow you down from whatever you're asking about. Like we have this 8 of Swords energy, so I do see like a period of time where maybe you do lose this, it's almost like you're being tested. That's a better way for me to say it, because I'm still feeling this warrior energy for you. So it's kind of like whatever you put your mind to, you're going to get, but it's not without opposition, right? So there will be a few things to try and slow you down. Like we have this 9 of Wands energy, which is like very protected and guarded, but I see you having to open yourself up a little bit in order to make this thing move forward and to manifest itself. Like I see you having to be, you're learning a little bit in 2023 to let your guard down and put your heart out there a little bit, yeah, really open up to other people, or maybe someone in particular that you need to open up to. I can see kind of that maybe this warrior spirit of yours, like there's a lot of drive there, but I can kind of see that like you're really going for what you want, but you may forget to like open up to other people and show your emotional side perhaps a little bit. So I kind of see you being challenged in 2023 to make this thing happen, to be a little bit vulnerable. You're also going to be juggling a lot of things. You're going to be very busy in 2023, but it's all about balance, nothing that you can't accomplish, okay, group number 1. And there's also, you're going to feel a little bit trapped mentally for a bit as well, but I don't see it stopping you, okay? I feel like you're gaining knowledge, you're gaining the ability to communicate what it is you want and what it is you need, and I see you moving past all these challenges and really getting what you want with the Chariot, because the Chariot is like one of the fastest moving cards in the deck, right? Like nothing is gonna get in the way of the Chariot when it's rolling, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you're at the top of a hill and it's a downhill slope. So anything that's getting in the way is getting kind of crushed here, right? So you're gonna like crush whatever gets in your way. I don't see anything stopping you from getting this in 2023. You just got to keep pushing and don't let these obstacles get you down. It may slow your momentum down a little bit, but that doesn't mean that this can't happen. It just means it's getting into a little bit of a slower period, if that makes sense. Bottom deck energy is a 10 of Cups. That's awesome. So I see a lot of happiness and fulfillment. So I do definitely feel like this is a big yes, okay? 10 of Cups energy is like what I would love to see at the bottom of the deck energy. That's like fairy tale ending, getting what you want, being fulfilled. All 10 cups are filled, right? So at the end of the day, it's gonna happen, right? Or end of the year, I should say, or sometime throughout the year. This is definitely gonna manifest, okay? It's just gonna take some time and dedication, but it's great that you have this warrior spirit behind you to keep you going, and this chariot momentum as well, okay? So that's all I have for you, group 1. I hope this reading helped you. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for me, and I'll see y'all in another video. Bye-bye. Hey, group number 2, for those of you who chose the Golden Enhydro Herkimer, this is going to be your yes or no / 2023 predictions reading. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the oracle cards that came out for you for your 2023. So we have Eucalyptus, Cleanse and Purify. We have the Fool. We have, we got 4 cards here. We have Capricorn, Ambition, Practicality, and Leadership. We have Luck, 777 coming out for you. I didn't even know these cards were stuck together, so you really guys, you are lucky. I'm feeling that lucky energy. That came as a surprise for me. And we have the Heart Chakra. And we have 222, symbolizing alignment. So 2 angel numbers coming out for you. Guys, I feel like this is going to be a very lucky year. Automatically with the Fool, I was like, oh, group number 2 is definitely taking a leap of faith in 2023. Some sort of jump. And it can also be about, being humorous as well. So I feel like it's going to be like a fun year for you. Lots of laughter, lots of carefree energy, but also things are going to go well for you. It's not like taking some sort of huge risky leap of faith to where it could mess up a lot of your life. It's not like that at all. It's like you have a lot of luck on your side this year, okay? Now, we also have the Heart Chakra coming out. So I see that you're living in your heart as well. There's a lot of green here on the table. I can definitely feel that Heart Chakra energy. A lot of laughter comes from the heart as well. So I do get that laughter, feeling at home with friends type of vibe as well. But also green can represent manifestation and that earth energy. We have Capricorn here. So despite taking a leap of faith, I can see that it's very grounded in something, if that makes sense. It's not a stupid leap of faith. It's just you're actually jumping, and I feel like you have all the foundations there in 2023. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you guys. It's a very cleanse and purify type of energy here as well with this Eucalyptus. It's kind of like you've cleansed out whatever's holding you back, and you can really move forward with this fresh new energy where you're able to take a leap of faith. You have luck on your side, and you're also aligned here as well. So excuse me. So with this alignment, I can see that everything is aligning for you in your life. And it's kind of like the stars were aligned for you to take this leap at this time. So I can definitely see something big happening for you in 2023. I feel you being very open, and I feel a very warm energy surrounding this year for you guys, okay? So definitely a big leap of faith this year, but it's practical, and you've got luck on your side. You've got the heart chakra going on here, and everything is aligned. It's just like the stars are aligned for you this year, okay? So this is going to be a big year for you guys. I'm feeling it, all right? So let's get to your yes or no question, all right? So we're going to use this Modern Witch Tarot to get the answer to your yes or no. So get that question ready for you. Let's see what Spirit has to say. All right, Spirit. Yes or no for group number 2's question about their 2023. Yes or no? Whoa, cards are kind of spilling out here. I'll take those though. They felt kind of important. All right, we got 6 cards instead. That's okay. We have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. The King of Swords is very commanding. He's in charge. So we have the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Ace of Wands in the upright. We have the Empress. She's kind of sideways, leaning upside down. I'll take her in the reverse. We have Death in the reverse. We have the Queen of Wands in the upright. And we have the Devil in the reverse. So what I'm feeling here is it's kind of giving me that same energy here that I was saying before, where you're going to take a leap of faith, but you have a clean slate. We have this Devil and the Death in reverse. So I feel like in 2022, you experienced the end of something, right? And you cleansed and purified away whatever addictions, attachments, negative energies, people, whatever that is in your life. And you have like this very clean slate to move forward, okay? I feel a yes here. First of all, just have to put that out there. I feel a yes to your question simply because there's this clean slate energy. But if you haven't experienced this where you've cut whatever applies to you that needs to be cut out, things aren't going to be aligned yet is what I'm hearing. But if you've done this, or whenever you do this, this whole energy we just talked about with the Fool and these oracle cards is going to like rush in. It's like a lucky, healthy, beautiful period in your life. Very warm, okay? So once these have been eradicated, these obstacles I should say, I can really see whatever it is you're asking happening for you. So we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Empress in the reverse, the Ace of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. So we have all signs really on the board here. Despite that though, I see it's interesting. I kept saying warm because we have those 2 Wands cards which can represent fire. So it's kind of like, I feel like you're very driven, and you have that motivation behind you to take this leap. But it's very controlled. Like, we have that King of Swords energy. He's very blunt and grounded and intelligent. And so it's like, despite this jump or leap you're making, it's behind it is intelligence and intellect. And it's very planned out. It's not something just sporadic, you know, without plan or thought behind it. There is thought behind it, okay? And you're working to manifest something into your life, okay? It's kind of like a new chapter, a new period. So if you're looking to manifest something new, this can definitely happen for you. And we have the 9 of Pentacles here as well. So it has the potential in the long run to reap you some sort of wealth and rewards and fruits. There's also that attached to this as well. So overall, I'm seeing a pretty like substantial yes here. It's just important that to embody this energy and get into the flow of this new year, that you make sure that everything is cleansed and purified out that needs to be cleaned out, okay? With that eucalyptus energy, that's really what I'm feeling with this devil and death card in the reverse, okay? So that will be important to move forward with that, okay? So overall here we have a yes. Your 2023 looks very lucky and awesome. And that's all I have for you, group number 2. I hope this reading helped you. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see y'all in another video. Bye-bye. Group number 3, those of you who chose the tree agate, this is going to be your reading for 2023 predictions and your yes or no. So, the oracle cards that came out for your pile are Magnolia, the Nobility. We have Addict. We have Yin Yang, 555, and J, the letter J, and we also have the letter I. Alright, so some of these cards are sticking together, so I really only meant to have 3 of these, but hey, y'all are getting surprise cards. So anyways, for your predictions, I love the Magnolia when it comes out because it always brings this like old soul type energy. So I really do feel some of that energy coming from you guys, group number 3. It's interesting that we have the addict here. So this doesn't necessarily have to talk about you. It could be someone around you. You could be dealing with an addict this year perhaps, or helping someone break addictive behaviors. Also, when I have this old soul energy, it can indicate that maybe you guys experienced something like this in the past. So maybe you dealt with addictions of your own in the past, or 2023 may be a year of breaking addictions or bad habits or patterns that are in your life. So this can actually be a very healthy card, because a lot of times we all have addictions, you know, so, and we just because they're not like something crazy, sometimes we just write it off like, I'm not addicted to anything, you know. But it takes a very like wise person to recognize that, you know, we all have addictions, and we can like pinpoint even the small addictions that we have and recognize them. So this isn't necessarily a negative card, you guys. It could be a very admirable card as well, so don't let that scare you. Okay, but for these other oracle cards, we have a lot of letters on the table, but they also have meanings behind them. So again, these could be initials of you or someone that you is going to be significant in your 2023. Okay, so take those. But we also have meanings. So we have joy and intuition. So I definitely feel this intuitive vibe from you. Again, it kind of goes with that old soul energy. It's kind of like you are very connected. Maybe you understand things of the past a little bit more than now, or maybe you feel like, you know, you were meant to live in a different time, which is a really interesting topic to kind of come up as we're going into the future, into a new year, you know. So that's very interesting. But I do see that your intuition is definitely with you throughout 2023. And we also have joy. So I do see it being a joyful year for you as well. You could be making a very big change. So again, this could go back to an addiction, or this could be something completely different. But I do see you changing things up quite a bit in 2023. Like there'll be something completely new this year. Yeah, and then we also have the yin yang. So I can see that maybe there will be some sort of divine partnership between you and another person this year. It could be romantic, it could not be, but I'm just feeling like you might meet someone that you just mesh very well with. Like they're kind of the yin to your yang, or yang to your yin, you know what I'm saying? So I do feel like you might meet someone very new, and it may have to do with something that you're changing, okay? So these are all things I see for your 2023, all right, group number 3. So I'm going to use this deck, and part of my shuffling of this deck, I don't know why it's so hard for me to shuffle, but we're going to be using this to pull your yes or no answers now. So whatever question you had in mind about your 2023, as long as it's a yes or no, it can be answered here. So get that in your head, and we're going to get right into it if I can shuffle this deck properly. I don't know what it is with me and these cards. Maybe they just don't have enough bend to them. Alright. Spirit for group number 3. Yes or no for their 2023 question. Yes or no. Ooh. Yes or no for their 2023 question. One more card, please. All right. Bottom deck energy is the Death card. So, yeah, there really could be an ending to some addictive behaviors. We have the Two of Cups coming out as well. And we have the Devil, the Star, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. So the Devil can also indicate dealing with addiction. So that's interesting that that came out here. That's actually, this card has come out in one of the other readings I've done so far. So that's quite interesting. And I like that these cards are kind of reiterating what came up in the other cards. So as far as this Two of Cups, which is kind of a divine connection, giving me that same yin yang vibe. So I really do see this being a yes for you, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and say maybe, because the Devil came out here again for us. So it's highlighting the need for an end of something to happen. An end of an addiction, an end of a pattern, an end of something. But it's good that you're going to recognize this in 2023. And this could be big or small. But whatever it is, it's hindering a part of you. So whenever you make this change, I see whatever you're asking turning into something better for you, okay? Like, I'm not sure, like, if you're asking if something is going to happen, I feel like it totally is, but it's kind of tied to an addiction or an unhealthy pattern. Okay, so once that's broken, all I see are really good things. It's going to take some work. It's going to take passion and drive, but I see that you have that with the Queen of Wands. We have the Star, which is about dreams coming true, and we have the Two of Cups, which is about divine connection. So I do feel like if you're asking about work or something, it's going to, it's going to take some effort on your part, but it's not impossible. If you're asking about a dream of yours coming true, something you've really, really been wanting for a while, I see that happening. If you're asking about love or a connection, that's totally happening. Like, all I see are good things. All I see are joyful things for you. It just may be hard a little bit in the beginning of the year as you recognize and battle with these addictions, or this could even be a person that you're tied down to. It could be anything unhealthy, and whatever is coming to your head, when I point this out, is probably what it is, because usually Spirit, the first thing to pop into your head is usually the culprit, right? But overall, I see a yes. I see things working out for you. Yeah, so I see overall a good 2023. I hope it helped you. I hope that it resonated. That's all I have. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in another video. Bye-bye. Figure number 4, those of you who chose the Rainbow Mayanite, this is going to be your 2023 prediction / yes or no reading. So here we go. These are the oracle cards that came out for your 2023. We have the Lotus, we have student, we have swords, we have P, the letter P, and we have Leo. Lots of rainbow energy here for sure. We did choose that rainbow crystal, but with this lotus coming out as well, I'm getting a very like colorful and creative and bold energy from you guys. I can see that you guys are learning this year as well with this student card. You may be a student actually going to a university or something, or you could just be dedicating yourself to learning some sort of knowledge, okay? So it could be either or, but I do see you learning something big this year, okay? I apologize, you guys. I went up to go take a little break, and then I forgot to put my mic back on. So sorry if it sounds like I'm very far away, but we're fixed. So as I was saying, I feel like you're gonna learn something huge this year, and you also may be dedicated to like learning something spiritually as well, moving towards enlightenment in some way with this lotus here. Like, I really see you dedicating yourself towards developing some sort of knowledge, and I feel like you are going to gain something that's gonna change your outlook, change the way you see the world. So this is going to be a huge year for that. We also have P, the letter P. This could be your initial, this could be someone in your 2023, but we also have passion. So I definitely feel that passion for learning. We also have Leo, so coming out. So I feel like your expression to the world is just, in 2023, is really a passionate learner, okay? And you're very confident in yourself as well and what you've been learning. And I feel like you're open to share it with other people. You're open to expressing that. And we have swords here, which can be about intellect and intelligence and being blunt, you know? So you could be an air sign as well. But we do have swords here, so I do feel kind of like intellect and gaining knowledge is really going to be the highlight of your 2023, group number 4. Okay, so let's get into tarot, and we're gonna answer your yes or no questions. So whatever yes or no question you had about your 2023, have that prepared so we can get the answer for you. And remember to take what resonates and leave the rest of these readings. All right. For group number 4, please, Spirit, yes or no to their question. Yes or no. We have the Sun. Yes or no. Yes or no. All right. I like that number. Bottom deck energy, though, is the 5 of Cups. All right. So we have the Sun, which is more Leo energy coming out for us. We have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the 2 of Cups in the upright. The 10 of Pentacles in the upright. And we have the Fool. All right. So I can see that there's something going on here. And it's not like a simple yes or no. So I feel like we have the Sun. The Sun is usually a really good sign in a yes or no reading, right? And we have all pretty good cards here. But this 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck is kind of worrying me. So I do feel like you guys are going to experience some sort of loss or failure this year. But it's really important that you don't let that failure define you, okay? Because I can see you're dedicated to a path of learning. And sometimes we learn the most from mistakes that we make, okay? So I just want to put that out there, first of all. So I can see that you may be taking some sort of leap of faith, or you could be asking about a leap of faith that you're taking. I don't think that things are going to work out in the way that you necessarily are asking about. So I'm kind of feeling like it's a no. Like if you ask a very specific question, I don't think it's going to play out how you think it is. But I do think it's going to play out for the best, okay? Because we have the sun here, which indicates that there's going to be a happy ending to this, okay? And we have the Ten of Pentacles and a connection showing up here. So if you're asking about love or some sort of emotional or of connection, I will say, I can see that this being long term, okay? So if you're asking about someone like specific right now, it's almost like, yes, this is going to happen, but not with the person that you think it is, if that makes sense. Like there's something that you don't see in this, all right? Like, or if you're asking about a job, it's going to happen, but it's not with the people that you think it's going to be with, okay? So in that case, it's like a no, especially because we have this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, nope, not the Nine of Pentacles. You need the Ten of Pentacles, if that makes sense. Like, you don't need a 9, you need a 10 out of 10. That's kind of what I'm hearing. So I can see something not working out. Like, whatever you're asking probably won't work out, but there's a better opportunity for you guys, and it's going to make you even happier. It's something you didn't see coming, okay? It's going to be kind of a plot twist, all right? So I definitely see that happening in your 2023. So sorry if that was a little mysterious or weird, but that's definitely what I'm seeing, okay? If you're asking about love, or you're asking about career or something, I kind of see you being on your own and taking a leap of faith after this loss here. But it's leading you to good things. It's leading you to better things, better places, and better learning opportunities, okay? So it's a no, but promise it's no for good reason, all right? So that's all I have for you, group number 4. I hope this helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on another video. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 5. Those of you who chose the pink fluorite, this is going to be your reading. All right. So these oracles are your 2023 predictors, and then we'll be pulling some tarot to get your yes or no question after. So what came out for your 2023 is nourishment in the crocus flower. We have companion. We have the number 7 in reflection. We have X, the letter X. And we have number 10, completion. So I kind of see your 2023 being focused around a lover, or it could even be a friend, but I do feel that there's a strong companionship and loyalty in relationship that just really is encapsulating a lot of your attention in 2023. But I feel like it's going to be a very nourishing experience for you. A lot of love, even if it's not romantic, it's just very, like, you're going to be able to really lean on this person, learn a lot about yourself and them, okay? We have 7, which is reflection, so you guys may mirror each other a good bit, which again will help you learn more about yourself as well as that person. And we have 10, symbolizing completion. So this may be like someone you've been manifesting for a while now, like a real deal soulmate, who is very prominent, because that's I'm really getting this message from almost all of these oracle cards, is that there's going to be someone in your life that's very, very significant to you through all of 2023. We have the letter X, which could be initials, but here it symbolizes XO, so There could be lots of hugs and kisses here if this is romantic, or even if it's not. I just feel the closeness between you and some person, like their energy is radiating through this reading, okay? And it feels very loving, very compassionate and warm, and like you're really getting to know one another, okay, on a deeper level, more than you've known anyone else, okay? Like this is a very, very deep connection that I'm seeing for you. So let's get to your yes or no. So get those questions that you have ready. I'm getting a little better at shuffling this deck. I told the other groups that I was really struggling to shuffle this deck, so I don't use it too much, but I felt called to it today. So, alright, let's get right into it. Yes or no for group number 4. Whoa. Cards on the ground. Yes or no for group number 4. Alright. Interesting combination. Bottom deck energy is the Tower, you guys. Whoa. Ooh, okay. So, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the King of Swords. Whoa. So, that's a little wild. Alright, so I'm feeling a huge no here for whatever your question is, alright? We have the Tower here. There's something that's falling apart. And we have the Knight of Wands. So this could either indicate you, or if you were asking about a person perhaps, or something, I can see that it's not going to work. This is going to lead to heartbreak. We have the Three of Swords, and we have the Nine of Swords, which is a lot of anxiety and worry, which you don't need. And the Four of Swords just typically indicates rest, but there's swords hanging over her in this deck, okay? So it doesn't really give me the good type of rest. It's kind of like a anxious, paralyzed type of rest to me. So I don't see this leading anywhere good, alright? This energy feels the opposite of this companion energy that I was feeling over here, okay? So if you were asking about someone in particular, that is not your companion for this year, okay? It's like that opposite energy, not this person, not leading you in that direction at all, okay? So it's a pretty big no there. We also have the King of Swords, so I can see you, after all of this kind of negative energy, cutting that out and standing strongly and firmly and in your strength as a king, and not letting these other negative energies define you. And then I also see this Knight of Wands going in opposite direction. So again, if you were asking if this person was your companion, or someone was your companion, they're not. They're more of a player energy, because the Knight of Wands indicates that. Or at least they're not giving me a loyalty energy. They're very flighty, and they do what they want, okay? So I see them moving in the opposite direction of you, and perhaps leaving you behind with all of this pain to deal with. And it's a Tower moment for you as well, learning a lot of lessons. Now this could have happened in the past to you, maybe. Alright, this maybe doesn't indicate that this is going to happen in 2023, but it's kind of like the direct opposite energy from this nourishment, loyal, reflection, hugs and kisses, completion, all these cards. It doesn't feel the same. It feels like the opposite. So I don't feel like whatever you're asking about is a match to what you were lined up with in 2023. Okay, so I hope that answered your question, although it is a no. it's really what I'm saying is whatever you're asking is just not a match. It's like a no. It's not a match for what's lined up for you. So I hope that makes sense for you. And if you do try to pursue it, I do see a tower moment coming, okay? Which doesn't mean that this is out of the books for you, this lovely energy that I'm seeing. It just simply means that this is not that. I still see this for you, but this energy you just asked about is not that energy. It's not the same. It's the opposite. Okay? So I hope that helped answer your question. Hope that wasn't confusing. I try to be as clear as possible, but yes or no's do get tricky sometimes. But yeah, that's all I have for you, group number 5. I hope the reading resonated and I hope that it helped you. If it did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all in another reading. Bye-bye.